Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates for the week of Monday, March 24 Friday, March 28 tease stern ultimatums, future plans and sweet surprises. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, issues a stern ultimatum. Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, discusses future plans, and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, has a sweet surprise. Monday, March 24, Jason has issued an ultimatum to Carly, telling her that she has to end things with Jack Brennan, Chris Ella McKenna. Now it seems that their long friendship is over if she doesn't. She cries, he's never quit on her before, and doesn't want him to start now, but he has some conditions. Meanwhile, Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, has called Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, over to the PCP over his legal problems and has a special request. Elsewhere, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, and Portia Robinson, Maura West, connect, while Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, confides in Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. In the meantime, Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, gives some reassurance to Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen. Tuesday, March 25, Carly and Brennan discuss their future, and whether there will be any future plans, while elsewhere, Ivor gets the upper hand in a situation. In the meantime, Elizabeth seeks information from Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, possibly pertaining to her concerns about the hospital she confided to Lucas. Over at the Quartermain mansion, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, grills Brooke Lynn Quartermain Chase, Amanda Seton. Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, also has a plan that he will reveal. But is it business or is it personal? Wednesday, March 26, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Heavens, makes an admission, while elsewhere, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, questions Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner. In the meantime, Ava briefs Rick on her sticky situation. Also, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Muncy, is on the warpath, likely still over the issue of Avery Corinthos Jerome's Maura West custody and the loss of Christina's baby. Elsewhere, Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, and the new congressman in town, Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, clash. Boyle appears to be in league with Drew, and nothing good can come of it as far as the mayor's concerned. Thursday, March 27, Lucky has a sweet surprise for Elizabeth, while Jason is wary, and he's wise to be wary, considering the situations he's been involved in. Elsewhere, Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, puts Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, on the spot. Is she having her doubts Jason's the baby daddy? In the meantime, Jordan opens up to her friend on the way to being more than a friend, Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson. Also, Alexis finds reasons to summon Rick to her office. Friday, March 28, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, reflects on her past, and a lot of that reflection probably includes memories of her romance with Valentine. In the meantime, Christina regrets her decision. What has she done now? Elsewhere, Elizabeth and Tracy have a conversation about Drew. There was a time that Liz and Drew were very close. Back with the Scorpios, Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, takes drastic action concerning a situation. And as for Ava, she finds herself issuing a threat. The drama in Port Charles continues to captivate fans of General Hospital, with new spoilers for the upcoming episodes hinting at some major shifts in the lives of the residents. As secrets, lies, and personal stakes continue to unfold, the characters of General Hospital find themselves making stern ultimatums, planning for their futures, and discovering sweet surprises that could alter the course of their lives forever. The twists and turns ahead promise to be packed with emotion, shocking decisions, and some heartwarming moments that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. Stern ultimatums rock the foundations of Port Charles. General Hospital has never been short on drama, but the latest spoilers suggest that the stakes are higher than ever, with characters delivering stern ultimatums that will leave others with no choice but to act. These ultimatums are set to bring significant changes to long-standing relationships and power dynamics in Port Charles, with some characters offering tough love, while others find themselves at the mercy of a decision they can't escape. One of the most intense ultimatums comes from none other than Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, who has always been a figure of strength in Port Charles. However, with tensions building around her family's empire and the personal fallout from her past choices, Carly has found herself at a crossroads. She will issue a stern ultimatum to someone she once trusted deeply. With her relationship with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, in jeopardy, as well as the complications surrounding her role in the business, Carly's ultimatum comes with a sense of finality. It's a no-nonsense declaration, and her decision will have far-reaching consequences, not just for her, but for those closest to her. Carly's ultimatum is not just about her personal life. It's about power, control, and the legacy she has worked so hard to protect. As she faces mounting pressure from multiple sides, including from her family and business rivals, Carly is forced to take a hard stance. The timing is critical, and her next move could shape the future of the Corinthos empire. Will she succeed in maintaining control, or will her tough love push her further away from the people she loves? Meanwhile, in another corner of Port Charles, Spencer Casadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, finds himself on the receiving end of an ultimatum that could alter his path forever. Spencer, known for his complicated relationships with both his family and his peers, is about to be faced with a challenge that forces him to confront his true intentions. His history with his family, particularly with his father Nicholas Casadine, Marcus Coloma, has always been a tangled mess of loyalty, betrayal, and revenge. But in upcoming episodes, Spencer will have to make a difficult choice when his father presents him with a demand that could either solidify their bond or drive a wedge between them once and for all. Spencer's ultimatum isn't just about choosing sides in a family feud. It's about his identity, his future, and the way he sees his role within the powerful Casadine legacy. As he faces off against the pressures from his father, the implications of his decision could impact not only his personal life, but the future of the Casadine family as a whole. Will Spencer make the decision that aligns with his desires for redemption, or will he choose to embrace the darker path laid before him by his powerful relatives? The upcoming stern ultimatums in Port Charles aren't just about individuals. They also involve the tight-knit circles that define the city's social fabric. For example, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, will find herself caught in a situation where her professional future is on the line. Faced with difficult choices about her career, Alexis will be forced to make an ultimatum of her own, one that challenges her deeply held values and the integrity of her work as a lawyer. Alexis has always been someone who believes in justice, but when her past actions come back to haunt her, she must decide whether to sacrifice her principles for the sake of her future or risk losing everything she has worked for. Her decision will resonate throughout the legal community in Port Charles and could potentially shake up her entire life. The future plans that will shape Port Charles. As the tensions rise, several key characters are beginning to make plans that will have lasting effects on their futures. These future plans go beyond mere survival in Port Charles. They reflect the characters' ambitions, desires, and the complicated relationships that have defined their journeys. One of the most intriguing future plans involves Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. As Nina grapples with her complicated relationship with her daughter Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, her future in Port Charles becomes uncertain. Nina has been trying to forge a connection with Willow for months, but their strained relationship is about to take a dramatic turn. With the stakes higher than ever, Nina will make a bold decision that could alter her future and potentially the future of her relationships in Port Charles. Her plan isn't just about family. It's about redemption, healing, and finding a sense of belonging. Fans will watch eagerly as Nina embarks on a journey that could reshape her life, both personally and professionally. Across town, Sunny and Carly's future plans are also at the forefront of the drama. As the head of the Corinthos crime family, Sunny's decisions have always been clouded by the dangers of his lifestyle. But with the threat of enemies closing in and his family's future at risk, Sunny will make some bold moves to ensure the survival of his empire. In this episode, he is forced to evaluate what matters most: his power in the underworld or the future of his family. His future plans will not only impact the fate of the Corinthos organization, but could also change the dynamics within his personal life. His relationship with Carly, already tested by multiple challenges, will face even more turmoil as they both come to terms with their desires and what sacrifices they are willing to make for the future. Eden McCoy, the future is looking brighter, but is also fraught with complications. Jocelyn has long been a key figure in the drama surrounding the Quatermain and Corinthos families, and her future plans will take her to places where she will have to make tough choices about who she trusts and where her loyalties truly lie. With her own ambitions and desires, Jocelyn is ready to carve out a path that reflects her independence and sense of self. But will she find herself at odds with her family members? Will their dreams come true, or will she face obstacles that force her to reevaluate her future? Sweet surprises on the horizon. Amid the stern ultimatums and weighty future plans, General Hospital also promises some sweet surprises that will bring moments of joy, healing, and connection to the characters. While much of Port Charles is embroiled in tension, there are glimmers of hope and tender moments ahead. One of the most heartwarming surprises will come in the form of a new romance blossoming in Port Charles. After months of emotional turbulence, a surprise couple will find their way back to each other in a way that leaves fans swooning. The rekindled connection between these two characters will not only surprise the residents of Port Charles, but also show the power of love and second chances. As their relationship deepens, they will face challenges together, but they will also find themselves stronger and more committed to one another than ever before. This sweet surprise will have long-lasting implications for their personal growth and could even shift the dynamics in some unexpected ways. Additionally, there will be a surprise announcement from one of the town's most influential families. This reveal will come at a time when Port Charles is in desperate need of good news, and it promises to be a moment of joy that will uplift everyone involved. Whether it's a new business venture, a long-awaited reunion, or the announcement of a new addition to the family, the sweet surprise will have fans buzzing with excitement and anticipation. Lastly, a character who has been through a lot of pain and turmoil will experience a moment of personal victory, proving that even in the darkest times, there is always hope for a brighter future. This sweet surprise will not only give this character a sense of closure, but will also have ripple effects throughout Port Charles, bringing healing to relationships that have long been strained. The spoilers for General Hospital are filled with anticipation, as stern ultimatums, future plans, and sweet surprises promise to reshape the lives of the characters we've come to know and love. With powerful decisions being made, relationships put to the test, and moments of love and joy on the horizon, the drama in Port Charles is only getting more intense. Fans can expect heart-stopping moments, emotional breakthroughs, and unexpected twists that will leave everyone eagerly awaiting what happens next. One thing is for certain: General Hospital will continue to deliver the drama, the heart, and the surprises that have made it a beloved staple of daytime television. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.